everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to come on and give you guys an update on where I'm at in my cycle and what I will be doing. So today is cycle day 1 for us, and we have a time frame given of between 6 and 9 p.m. of which the IVF nurse gave that she would recommend us to start our IVF shots or stem shots, stimulation shots. We will be taking Gyno F to start off with 225 IUs and a vial of Menopur. And I have all the medications here. I gave you a quick bird's eye of everything that I received and some of the medications that were donated. And I also wanted to talk about the donation that I received from my doctor's office. So I got about 2,500 IUs of Gyno F, also known as Follistin. And this is the box that it comes in. I can actually open because I will be doing the injection shortly. So this is actually different from what I was taking in my first cycle. It actually gives the pen here, and I guess I could just show you guys. This is what the pen looks like. Kind of looks like an EpiPen, and it has a dial here. Right now it's set at 0. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of blurry. It's set at 0, but I would dial this to 225. When I take off this cap, there should be a needle here, and the 250,000 IUs that were donated from my doctor's office, I'm assuming was from the manufacturer itself, and also some boxes from previous patients that did not use their medication. The pen that I was using before, I actually still have it. This is the pen here, and it kind of looks the same. It has the little dial here that you would dial to 225. When you take off the cap, there's a needle, and it's a subcutaneous injection, so that will be shot like in your stomach area or your thigh. And the Menopur was not donated. I did purchase that. I had a couple of vials left over from my previous cycle, so I will be using that. So this is the Menopur box, and again, I'm only using one of the vials, so this is kind of, I've already opened it because I used it last cycle, like I said. This is the powder here, which you probably can't see because it's white and it's at the bottom, but basically this is how it looks. And sorry guys if you can't see it very clearly. And there's a liquid, so this is a mixture that I have to mix with the needles that are provided, and I would inject that again into my stomach. And the needles are all provided, as well as the syringes. So I was given a pack of syringes. It says it's 15 in here. They're 3 ml syringes. And then the needle, it's a 27 gauge needle, and this is to inject the Menopur into my stomach. So the needles, they are long, but they're small. So if you're afraid of needles, which I'm not afraid of needles, but I don't like injecting the medication, so I usually stick it in, and then my husband actually presses it in. And the needle, probably can't really see the silver in there, but that's the needle. So again, you have to mix it before it's injected, the powder, into the liquid. Initially I will start off, like I said, with 225 IUs of the Follistin or Gyno F and 1 vial of the Menopur for the first 5 days. On the 5th day, I'll go in for ultrasound and more blood work to let me know if I need to increase the Menopur or the Gyno F. And the Gyno F is basically used to regulate your ovulation and to grow and develop your eggs. The Menopur is to stimulate your ovaries so that your eggs are producing. So my last cycle, I did not increase the Follistin, but I had to increase to 2 powders, 2 vials of the Menopur. So if I do have to do that in this case, I will have to order more medication. And then a couple of days before ovulation, you will take ganirelix, or this is what I was taking. So I have 6 boxes of ganirelix, and 3 of these were from my previous cycle that were left over, and I had to purchase 3. So actually, I'm sorry, these were donated as well. 3 were donated, and then I purchased 3 in my last cycle. And then I have Novarel, sorry. This is to stimulate my ovulation, so it's a trigger shot, and I'll take this when the doctors or the nurse gives me a call to let me know that it's okay to trigger, and that is time. So I have to take that at a specific time. 36 hours after the trigger shot is when I will go in for my egg retrieval. So that's why everything is kind of tentative, because they're monitoring your levels, your hormone levels, and your follicle size to make sure that everything is going according to how the medicine in your body is reacting. So this cycle, currently I'm out of $700 for the Menopur that I ordered and the trigger shot. Last cycle I spent $4,600 on the medication altogether, and again, none of the medicine was donated the first cycle, and I ovulated being on the ganirelix. So this cycle I explained to my doctor, is there, anything that you could do to assist financially, because I felt that this was something the doctor should have monitored before I was sent in for my egg retrieval. So that is why he opted to donate some of the medication to us, and I am very, very grateful, because $4,600 compared to $700 is a big difference. Again, I'm not finished with this cycle. I may have to order more medication, and that's kind of what happened in my last cycle. Initially, I was told I needed about $3,500 worth of medication, and then I had to follow up with another order, which cost a little bit over $1,000. So that's where the $4,600 came in. I think it was about $1,200 for the second order. So once I go in on the 5th day for my blood work and ultrasound, I'll know at that point what I need to do as far as order more medication, or if I can continue taking the same dosage. And I was also given a sharps container. So this is where all my needles will be going. And I actually, still have my first cycle sharp needles in this container as well. And it's in my bedroom where I'm saving them. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do a picture or if I'm just going to do like a frame. I've seen someone post their vials, all of the medication vials, onto a picture frame, and it actually turned out really nice. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to discard my needles or if I'm going to use them, or what. Use them for the picture, of course. And also, before I forget, you also get alcohol wipes to wipe off the tops of the medication and your injection site. So last cycle, I think I was overusing the alcohol wipes, and I had to purchase some of my own. And I also purchased some gloves because my husband wanted to make sure that I was not, transferring any germs or bacteria. So we bought some gloves that we're using. So we're very sterile. Of course, we wash our hands. The antibiotics still need to be picked up from the pharmacy. Again, he has to take them and I have to take them as well. We're taking them at different times. So mine is closer to the egg retrieval, whereas his will begin Tuesday. And it's about 5 days of antibiotics. So I will be back on later. I thank everyone for their support in our journey, and I want to let everyone know that's getting ready to do an IVF cycle that we're all in this together. Do not give up. You may be delayed because this is a waiting game, but I feel that it's worth it, and that's why I'm back at it again a couple months later with cycle 2. I just want to encourage those that may be going in for a transfer. I haven't gotten that far yet, so I'm excited to see your transfer journey and videos that you're going to put out. And everyone that is currently pregnant with their rainbow babies or currently pregnant for the first time, I'm hoping that you have a healthy and happy remaining pregnancy and delivery, and that you give birth to healthy, beautiful babies. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.